At this point, it's not even a question of will Landkon go for that up strong. It's a question of when will it land.
Some deep contemplation of the R2AS here, which I'm pretty sure Landkon has already passed on. Oh my god. All that for double rock. We go again.
All that for double rock. I mean, if I'm either of these players here, I'm picking the same thing over and over and over again. And remember, this. Oh wait, Landkon doesn't even care. Landkon straight up passed. And Landkon says,
it's time to play video games.
It is time to play video games. But one thing to note, if you did not know already, there is tie protection in this game. If you tie enough times, it will force a win to one of you. I will always pick Scissors. It will never not happen. But in the meantime, you know, both of these players just opting to play Rivals of Aether instead.
I'm very surprised this isn't a game on Hodojo with these two characters. I do not think this stage accentuates Maypul's strengths at all in this matchup.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe Lone has the tech, right? Has the opportunity, but right now it seems to just be a very small percent lead coming in for the Maypul. But we already know just how much Landkon can do if they actually do land a hit. This could turn into a lot.
And there's that defense coming out, but a dash dance action in the corner. Landkon trying to play the platforms, but playing the platforms against Maypul is super risky because of how strong the air game can be.
Alright, dash attack to start things off. Has the Maypul off stage, but not really going to do anything to that ledge. I mean, Landkon, one of those players who's played quite a few different games over the years, whether it be HDR, whether it be NASB, whether it be Rivals 1. But, you know, still not really that much of a ledge player.
Gonna have to use that down B there, yep. And just missing at the finish line there for Lone, but still pretty good percent in the mark here. Next tether nair will probably handle.
Alright, back throw, gonna be able to get the Maypul off stage there, and Lone just gonna be able to get to that ledge for free. I mean, Landkon's just letting him have it each and every time.
Now the problem with Lone is C does not be meatball. Let it be known. You know that in culinary school.
Yeah, I mean, like, maybe if you want to add some extra fiber in, throw some seeds into the meatballs, but, like, it's not going to do anything to remove the meatball itself.
Landkon just not able to find a kill confirm right now.
Yeah, but neither is Lone. Is what I was going to say if it wasn't for that tether nair, but yeah. In the meantime, Landkon back there.
Well, let's just all call it even.
Man, I gotta say, right? I think the most broken possible thing you could have in a set is have a coach on comms for your set who does not believe in you. Right? Like,
help.
Right? If you just have a coach who just constantly says, like, oh yeah, you know, they're absolutely gonna lose this one, and then it just turns into a commentator curse the entire time.
Well, that's how you win. The powers of disbelief. Skepticism
right now,
wins again.
Yeah, but right now, Landkon trying to instill as much disbelief as possible into Lone here with all of these dash dances, with all of this defensive play here. It's actually different compared to how we saw Landkon playing into, you know, Clarion last time around. But right now, just spacing around the shield with these aerials and slowly adjusting to Lone's pace.
3 stacks on the Loxometer here. Means that any little thing can result in a kill, and doesn't even need to use the meter. It just kind of finds that one. It arrives.
Yeah. I mean, like, Landkon really does just like to hold on to the eruption stacks, right? Like, it's just, we've seen it again and again, but right now, just very slowly adapting back and forth here.
Oh yeah, here come the up throws. Lone had some decent control early on, but ever since losing that first stock, it's kind of felt like it's all been slipping away here.
Oh wow.
And yeah, just kind of DI's out on that one. Landkon with the 1-0 here in Winners Finals. Can Loxodont do it?
Loxodont might be able to do it. I don't know, that game looked honestly extremely decisive. So the question is, does Lone go back to Godai? Like, was the Godai pick just because, you know, he said, yeah, sure, why not? Let's just go there. And meanwhile, this stage, a lot more room to move around all of those hitboxes coming in from the Loxodont.
Yeah, I mean, bigger stage gonna be good for the mobile character. See if one can find more neutral lanes using that mobility or not. Because right now, Landkon's the one delivering a bit of a snack down here.
Yeah, I mean, when your back's against the wall, though, you only have so many ways to back up and play that defensive game here. But right now, Landkon already seems to have a pretty good read as to what Lone wants in neutral. And as we've seen, Landkon very, very good with that adaptation. But right now,
I'm getting
Lone,
a bit too cheeky with the movement there and just kind of moves and grooves right into a kill move.
yeah, Lone just not in the greatest of positions there. I mean, at this point, like, someone call Zeke, right? Like, Lone needs Zeke on comms, right?
Yeah, Zeke could be watching right now.
Yeah.
As Landkon has discovered that if Lone doesn't approach, then Landkon don't gotta approach either.
We need Zeke on comms, but not believing in Lone, you know?
Oh yeah, just the most cynical commentary you've ever heard.
Purely for the commentator curse.
Gotta get the Olympia back in.
Yeah, but right now, Lone is struggling. I mean, there's a lot of damage onto Landkon, but it's a matter of actually sealing out that stock here. But right now, Landkon just looking to get some trades, some nickel and dime, and just like that, not going to be able to get that kill.
Dollar store was all sold out there.
Yeah, there's just so much available for Landkon there, and Lone in quite a bit of trouble. All right, has the tether nair available,
Finally
but
uses the stuff there to get that recovery.
yeah, Landkon had been saving that triple stacked eruption from last game.
Yeah, basically. 10,000 years, Volcano. That has to be killed. Oh yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say either, you know, that's a tether fair or that's, you know, just an upbeat, you know, something. It's just a guaranteed kill at that point. And we need Lone to be taking these kills when he can get them. But right now, Landkon's still very much playing bit by bit, just slowly creating quite a bit of a percent lead.
Yeah, I mean, if player 1 doesn't approach, player 2 doesn't have to approach either, especially when you're in the lead. Why are you going in there? Really wanted to stack with that what was strong, and a result in the punish shooter not having it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in the meantime, you know, Lone's still trying to figure out how to actually get past a lot of Landkon's recoveries. It's so much of why we saw Lone succeeding against Astra in the earlier set was because of extremely active edge guarding. But right now, Landkon just very, very tricky with all the ways how they like to recover.
It's also kind of different when it's a Ditto. You kind of know and remember the weak points of your own character. Oh, well. Get taunted, I guess.
Yeah, but the taunt in response, so, you know, Landkon not going to cash in on the taunt to get bodied. But at the very least, you know, Lone very, very happy about going to be the ability to steal that stock away.
And yeah, just stuck in the corner. The thing about dash jumping in the corner is it means you're in the corner.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get hit and then you're in the corner and you die.
Yeah, and even more so, sometimes you get hit while you're holding backwards because you're in the middle of dash dancing.
Oh yeah, that makes you extra dead. Though Locke's back here at 130, probably not super DI dependent in the corner.
Yeah, but in the meantime, you know, Landkon on the back foot, 80% and counting. I love the use of these meatballs to be able to find a way in.
Quite spicy meatballs. I think one needs a different approach to trying to parry. Maybe like use an arrow to approach to make sure you get the meatball.
Ooh, that was nasty. Getting that up B canceling, comboing into yet another up B.
That one off the top.
Man, from another plane, Latham smiles once again. Latham's not dead, but you know. At least I hope Latham's not dead. I hope Latham's doing fine.
I would assume that nobody has ever died.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of death, we're going to Hodojo here, which is an absolutely nasty state for both of these characters' punish games. We might be seeing some bodies dropping.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't see a last-second Ledgehog coming in the same way that we saw in that last game, we might see the leader of stock number 1 just run absolutely away with this game. All right, good spot dodge coming in from Lone there. Oh, wow, what a grab from Landkon.
Oh, there's that dang ledge attack. Are you kidding me? It lasts so long and hits backwards. And that's the whole stock for Lone.
Lone gonna be able to just steal that one away. And that was not a sneaky Ledgehog. That was a very, very well thought out and planned Ledgehog. No double jump coming in for Landkon, but no edge guard coming in for Lone.
Oh, that's too dang low for Landkon, and Lone sneaks yet another stock here on the terrifying land of Hodojo. Good spot touch from Landkon, but it doesn't matter, we can just grab a second time.
Yeah, Landkon not feeling too happy about their position this game, but honestly, if I'm Landkon, I'm thinking more about how to disrupt Lone's momentum here, because this is a rough game to be in.
Yeah, I mean, stock 1 is step 1 here. Not sure if Landkon is thinking necessarily about this game or just autopiloting, thinking more about the next. But great regrab coming out here. Taking a stock instantaneously is going to be the way to do it if you want to get back into this game.
Yeah, hold on. You know, we're saying that Landkon might be thinking about the next game, but Lone might have been caught slipping, thinking about the next game, because Landkon is very much still in this. Heather, up air?
Oh yeah,
no,
goes for it all there,
connect.
but this is a winnable game now for Landkon. We just got to see a stock take here.
Now throw, not gonna connect into that up strong.
Yeah, and it's last stock. I mean, if Lone runs off the stage and dies, or we see a single locked combo, that's it for Landkon all of a sudden. That should be a nair.
Tether nair, yeah.
Woo! Little tense at the end, but Lone is a JV too.
But in the end, I mean, that was with essentially, one early stock and a super quick SD on Landkon's side. So if I'm Landkon, I don't hate the idea of going back, but we already know Landkon not a salty run backer.
This stage pretty dang nasty for both of these characters. It is so hard to hit Maypul on this stage. She is on every platform simultaneously, and yet none of them at all.
But when you do get your hands on that rat, oh lord, do you get to hit her.
We might be here a while, actually. What if we get 8 minutes of this and then 8 minutes of the game 5 Fire Capital?
I thought Luca was a combo breaker.
There's a little bit of Luca in all of this. No one willing to advance the game state, even in the slightest. We'll finally get some dash attacks in center after 30 seconds of that.
All right, and just like that, there's one of the reasons why you don't really want to be the one approaching if you can help it. So much damage on a stage like this could mean instant death.
Landkon not able to
Right,
get
the
any of those crazy
ambiguous-
box bombos up.
Yeah, I mean, the ambiguous spacing of these back airs on shield is actually so good for Landkon there, but not going to go for the forward air, instead going to go for the up air, and Lone not going to get much more off of that. In the meantime, Landkon just trying to look for more ways how to rack up more damage, but Lone has slowly managed
Insane
to...
B reverse on that seed.
Oh my god.
Going for everything. That this might finally be Landkon's opportunity though, but misses the conversion. Lone kind of dropping a couple of kill opportunities here, but finally catches the tech. With back hit it down strong. That covered basically every tech option there. We're
still not...
It's on purpose.
I'm still not over the
tech.
fact that back hit him down strong reverse hits, but... Oh wow, Lone not actually dead there. So going to be able to still tether right back to stage. And Landkon's still trying to find a way how to see out this stock. Not usually the problem that you'd have on a stage like Rockwall.
He eyes that one a little bit, unfortunately, but still not dead. And
In the meantime, Lone just, you know, trading in for those GameStop credits, just slowly nickel and diming away.
Ooh, yeah, gets the extra little jump in there, but Maypul's air drift is nasty. Is that, and that's a shield break, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, we're just going for it. I would like getting onto the platform just in case Maypul landed on the top plat.
Yeah, you know, just 150% guaranteeing that death. Right, up throw coming in from Landkon, and all of a sudden, percents evened up. Once again, it's Rockwall, right? This is one of those stages where you cannot say it's over until it actually is over. It's so unbelievably volatile at each and every opportunity.
It only takes one hit on this stage, and you're going to hell before you die. Especially since Lone hasn't really had an answer to meatball neutral, it seems. Always trying to parry it, but Landkon's got something to say about that quite often. Yeah, welcome to the Loxodont experience. That up strong is just going to hit you if you're on the platform. That's the reason why Landkon's been picking the stage in the first place.
Yeah, but Landkon right now just trying to find a way back into control.
Narrowly escaping the Lox down tilt barrage.
Yeah, beautiful sweet spot coming in from Lone there.
Slide off of that platform, but gets stuck in a forward strong that was not on purpose. Not getting tether confirmed by it. Technically, it's kind of the only thing that would get out of that situation.
Yeah, and right now Landkon going to be able to get it with the forward throw sweet spot. Not going to turn into a kill, though. We're seeing
trying to escape, just gets flipped though. This game's going for a pretty dang long time, and we still haven't seen a second stock taken. Finally, the tether.
Finally, the tether. Like we said, there's only a little bit of Luca in all of this.
Just trace amounts. Like radiation in a banana.
And if you have enough Luca, you have yourself a wonderful person to be around. But in the end, Luca's neither here nor there as the Maypul flies off screen.
Yeah, I don't know Dan's infant child like that, so I can't really testify.
Oh lord. All right, but right now, you know, we're seeing a lot of seeds being thrown out, a lot of force approaches for Landkon there, but Lone just looking to play it slow, looking to play it clean and simple.
Must be strong stick trying to do like a run off air bear, getting a Lox Force run instead. It's multiple times. This could be
Lone.
Ooh.
Lone is still. Oh, what? No.
Mind control, mind control, mind control. Get those emotes in the chat.
Not like that.
I'm still here.
And just like that, Lone gonna be moving on to winner's side grands.
Oh yeah,
maybe not in the exact way that they had envisioned it,
just like he
but
drew it up. Surely, mind
you know,
control.
at the very least, still going to be able to be there.